Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to some EVE Online, and in today's video we are going to test one of my new toys out for some exploration. It is the Vedmak, the Triglavian cruiser. Very interesting weapon system. Unfortunately it's a 3 out of 10 that I found, so we'll see how it handles frigates, but I do think that you'll get the most out of this weapon system, out of the cruiser of course, because it has what is called the Entropic Disintegrator, which is a weapon with basically a maximum range that does more damage the longer it is applied on an enemy. But yeah, let's see how the Vedmak performs against frigates then. Let's jump straight into this 3 out of 10 and let's see what we can do. So it has that Disintegrator, which at the moment has a range of around 20 kilometers, and I have 5 medium drones or 5 small drones as well. Against the frigates, I think it makes a lot of sense to go for the small drones. As we get started here, let's start targeting some stuff. A couple of these guys are in range normally, so 24 should be too far, but 19 kilometers should be doable, and that is not a bad first shot. Let's see, if they are at like 27 kilometers, that's too far. When I click, you can see that nothing happens. But this guy's at 21 and still nothing happens. Okay, let's start slowly approaching the squad leader then. What I'm a bit worried about is that they go after my drones if I deploy those guys too early. So at first what I'm doing is a little bit of a sniping at longer range, and well, this is the Black Ops commander. Let's see what kind of damage we can do against him. First shot, now we've got 57 damage, and then this should go up. No, it's still 57 damage. Go up. Nope, 46. Alright, the resistance profile seems to be too strong for a lot of damage there. That one is down though. Let's grab the loot and let's also use the drones at this point. I can start repping whenever I want. I did make this one so that it would be cap stable. And this is something that I must say, you'll also see that in the second room. I took this baby out for a couple other sites before just to test it out. I feel like this is a pretty good approach. Start by just slowly going towards your target, because they don't like your drones, as you can tell right there. They're already targeting one of my drones. And well, with the Meson charges, 34 kilometers, you can actually do some half decent sniping as well. So we're just going to continue to slow boat towards our loot. We're going to give it a little bit of time so that they all go after me, and then we redeploy our drones, tell them to go kill something, and keep using the Disintegrator on these targets as well. So that's the loot grabbed. We are at 0 from the gate. That one can go down. Let's take out the sentry gun, and here we are finishing the first room in, well, pretty good time, 3 minutes, something like that. Not that bad, and obviously the tank here is quite strong. But it has this disadvantage, of course, that you have this maximum range that you can't get out of. So you still need to position yourself a little bit, which is slightly more work. And you basically need to find the most efficient way of running the site, going towards your targets and things like that. So let's move into the second room. And from experience, I know that it helps to load the Meson charges. Instant reload, that is very handy as well. If you want to switch ammo, it doesn't take any time, just like the crystals for lasers, so that's quite nice. And here in this second room, as you can see, we land at about that range. The range with the Meson, is it Meson? Yeah, with the Meson charges is 34 kilometers. So these guys start out at 38 kilometers. So again, we'll just slowly approach the Black Ops commander. We'll start targeting some of these guys, and I don't want to send my drones out into the fray here at 36 kilometers. If they get targeted, especially by the Black Ops commander, that is potentially a lot of trouble coming our way. And yeah, Augmented Hobgoblins, they do cost quite a little bit, but this is what's nice. Now I'm at 30 kilometers out, and I can just start working on these guys as well. And then we'll start targeting the Black Ops commander. You can also take out the heavy batteries if you want. That is not a problem. Should be an even better target, slightly larger target, because this is a heavy entropic disintegrator. And as you can tell here, 326, and then that DPS should be going up. Do we see that here? Yeah, 177, and then goes up to 184. There you go. So that is how the disintegrator works. Now in the meantime, stuff is getting a bit closer, so we're going to put in the exotics. We're gonna use our drones as well, and we are going to target the Black Ops commander that comes in a little bit too close, and he will be punished for that. So there we go. Together with the drones, it's really good DPS. That one is burned away without any real trouble. We do take a bit of damage. That's because of all of the destroyers firing at us, of course. But at 15 kilometers, they're at a good range. Some of the experience that I can share with you guys as well. Grabbing the right ammo is important, because if you're too close and then you use the Meson charges like within 10 kilometers, you are going to have misses there as well. This is not... Ooh, 90 million loot from a Centi A-type. That is not bad. That is not bad at all as a drop. And then I'll just show you guys that we can now pretty easily handle the site, even if we're not moving. That is really not a big deal. So this is a good ship. This is definitely a pretty good ship for the job. I am personally a little bit curious as to how it will perform in a 4 out of 10. I think we'll get more... a better bang for our buck when it comes to the use of the disintegrator on those cruisers. So I am curious for that. But I would also not call it top tier. I honestly think that even the Jackdaw would be better than this one. I think it will be just as fast, but you need to have less positioning and things like that when it comes to using the Jackdaw. And of course, up to this point, I don't think any ship is going to beat the Gila when it comes to performance in these combat exploration sites. Still, I feel like this is a pretty good example here of what the Vedmak can do. I love the look of the ship. It's so exotic with its own weapon system, so I'll definitely use it a bit more and try to bring you guys some of the other sides as well, like the Vigil and the 4 out of 10. For now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.